Okay, I want to talk to you about the course project. Some of you have, quite a few have been asking me different questions about it, so I want to go over course project. Your course project basically is translating the understanding of multimedia standards from knowledge to actually doing action. You're going to actually experience taking an existing website that's out of date and converting it to a site of more modern appeal. Okay, in order to do so, you're going to be tasked with scoping, creating and demonstrating a site for a given client existing website. There is no existing website. This is fictitious. We're going to tell you the site's out of date. The demonstration site that you're going to be creating will not require a complete site development build. However, it's going to require an application of good deal of existing knowledge in the design and informational design with multimedia in order to create a mock-up of a new interactive multimedia rich site. You want to create a wireframe / mock-up. If you think back to what you did in 201, 205, you created a Fresh Air, a website, a mock-up website, wireframe website for Fresh Air. You did one for airline also maybe. Okay, so the project has two parts. Part A is individual. In Part A, you have the task of developing a client presentation. The client presentation, which can be PowerPoint. How you would take the existing website from the scenario given, or a similar scenario adopted, and modernize the site to include multimedia features. And then Part B is you're going to have the group experience, where you will be required to work in a group to integrate the new ideas, the new features in the website redevelopment plan for the given client. Okay, in Part A, the individual experience begins in week 1 and must be completed by week 4. Part A, due in week 3. Part A1, Part A2 is due in week 4, and Part A3 is due in week 4. So let's scroll down a little bit further. I want to make this real quick and short for you. Okay, using the guidelines. Okay, Part A. Let's scroll down here. Okay, this is what I've set up for you already. Okay, in Part A, your task is to produce a presentation showing how you would convert the Recipe International website to a full-blown. So make up a website. Make up a restaurant Recipes International website. Create a mock-up site. Create a mock-up how you envision it would look, and include the multimedia elements, a full-blown multimedia experience. This is where a video would be showing how to create a recipe. There would be a drop-down so they could select different recipes and watch a video of how to do it or something. But you're going to create a PowerPoint mock-up where you you can actually use a mock-up website to do the presentation, creating it as a flash slideshow. You'll describe each of the unique multimedia components that you want to add to the website and have an example of how that component would work. Actually have an example of how it would work within that website. You will generate a list of 5 different multimedia components for the website that are new, that you're going to include new to the website. The owner also wants you to develop a plan for mobile platforms, including handheld devices, cell phones, tablets, and pad technologies and connection. So, what type of plan do you have in place? In Dreamweaver CS5, you have the Device Central, which allows you to pick the different phones or tablets that you want to have it on, and it'll create the mock-ups for you. In CS6, you have Fluid Grids, which allow you to make sites that will automatically adjust to different screen sizes. And you also have PhoneGap in CS6 that you can use that would help you develop for phones. You're just telling us how you're going to do it, and maybe open up one of those and actually get a screenshot of the mock-up. But you're creating a mock-up. It doesn't have to be real. If you want to make it a little bit more real, then that's great. And you're going to post that PowerPoint. I would hope that you're going to post that PowerPoint somewhere on your website also. The 30-day project, there could be a link down on the bottom of it or somewhere. But you're going to actually submit that PowerPoint presentation or your presentation of this website. Wow. All you're doing is making up a mock-up of a fictitious website for Recipes International website. You're creating a website, making a multimedia website, including multimedia components. Also having a plan for how you're going to make that site work on other different device screen sizes, such as tablets, such as cell phones, because they have become such a major part of anything we do with webs now. Additional questions, send me an email, text, Skype. We're going to talk about it tonight during the webinar also. Okay, thank you.